Have you ever thought about how much effort is put into building a house, a car, a life, a relationship? It takes so much pain, sacrifice, hardship, endurance, disappointment, upliftment just to find strength to complete that thing. Sometimes it takes you using two broken pieces just to make it one full whole. But at the end of it, it comes out to be a beautiful thing.
Hi everybody, welcome to Shades of Emotion, the place where we talk about emotions. And I'm your friendly stranger, Anderson Effect. So, did you catch my last video? If you didn't, please do. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share, because this is where we share all the advices we can about emotions. Now, everyone wants to be in a serious relationship. Everyone wants to be in that thing that is committed. From my last video, I told you that everyone says, oh, this is 2021. I want to be in a serious relationship. If it's not leading to marriage, then no. But the question still remains, can you keep it? Can you keep it? You can't just want to be in a serious relationship without wanting to keep it. So, someone watched my last video and contacted me and told me that she's having a hard time making up her mind that she likes two guys and she does not know which of them is going to be serious or which of them is ready to be as committed as she wants to be. And I told her, okay, hold on till my next video, which is this video, and I'm going to give you tips on how to have tips that can help you push yourself towards having a serious relationship. And if you're ready, let's start. Number one, don't rush. If you want a serious relationship, it does not mean that you should jump into the next available or the next guy, the next girl, or the one that is coming in front of you. Serious relationships take time. And there's a law of certainty that says, if it will be, it must be. If it must be, it will be. So you don't have to push yourself like, oh, I'm so ready. Yeah, my dear. Not even those people that are in committed relationships don't even know that they're ready until it happens. In as much as you want to be in that serious relationship, you need to take time to do findings about the person's personality, about the person's origin, about the person's perspective about life, about love, about emotions. And these are the things that will help you go into that relationship. So please, before you jump into that next relationship because you want something serious, just take your time, a little time. 2, decision making. More, this is where the cocoa is. You have to be ready. You have to sit down, stand that grip and say, oh, more. Finally, I'm ready. But it takes a lot to be ready. Mentally, physically, psychologically, emotionally, and of course, ching ching, the bling bling, financially. But the truth is, I don't think anyone is ever completely ready. But you have to be at least 60% ready. So that when your partner comes, they complement the remaining 40% to make it a complete whole. But you have to have majority of the readiness, 60%, financially, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, and least, don't forget, spiritually. More, if your spirit no join, before your spirit will come break your own, or before her spirit will come break your own, and 12 will come, they go, you know, all the good luck that you had will just be going south, and before you know, all of you are broke, or all of you are, your soul is another kingdom. I don't know which kingdom, but I just know that it has to be in this one. 3, endurance. And this is a key factor in every relationship. are you willing to take all that, excuse my friend, trash? Because you say, I can't take that trash from you. I can't take it from anybody. My dear, if you don't take the trash, your house will be filled with dustbin, with litter. You have to take the trash, sweep it, put it in a nice bean bag, then dump it in the basket, and you have a clean house. Because, my dear, if you don't take out the trash, who will? So, can you endure the hard work that comes in the relationship, the pain? Because I will tell you, even the best couple in the world go through pain. And if you don't have endurance to, no, we all know that relationships are not rosy. Life itself is not rosy. There are days you wake up and you have an argument. Then you turn and look at your partner is, I can't believe we're still married, or I can't believe we're still dating after the fight that we had. That is the kind of endurance you need. That you finish fighting and you wake up in the morning and you're making breakfast, you're going to work and you're smiling, you're dropping the kids at school, and life goes on. It takes a special kind of endurance, special kind of readiness to have that endurance, to be able to come out of that entanglement and make it a lifelong platter of happiness. The place where you water it, you fill it with so much manure, with so, you know now, love is such a beautiful thing, and if you're not experiencing it, I'm crying on your behalf. 4, good communication. I'm serious, communication. I'm going to have an episode on communication itself. Please, like I said, subscribe so that you get to know more, because communication by itself, for itself, to itself, in fact, the democracy of communication is so broad that it takes some special kind of listening and talking to make it effective. Communication is the most effective tool in every relationship. It's not just what you say, it's how you say it. And to communicate, it past talk, it has to do with body language, it has to do with signs, it has to do with even the things you don't see. Everything communicates to us, and that is essential. You need good communication to have a serious relationship. It takes you calling the person 10 times a day. Okay, this same friend of mine that I told you that contacted me said that she told one of the guys that she wants to be having communications at least 10 times a day. And the guy said that one has small children something, that he doesn't have time for all that he's busy chasing money. I'm not against him chasing money. I'm not against you as a girl to chasing money. But if you don't spend time telling your partner how you feel at each moment, or how you want to feel at each moment, they may not or never understand how you feel to be able to interpret an effective communication which appeals to you. So, my dear, don't be small child something. You need an effective form of communication, which has to do with a timeless bound. It guides the flow constantly, and that is how it makes the relationship work. 5, respect. There must be mutual respect for each other, irrespective of the gender. You guys to respect your partner. It's definite. It doesn't matter the age difference. It doesn't matter the class difference. It doesn't matter the status difference. As long as both of you have come together and have agreed to be in one union, in one boat, in one ship, it automatically means that you have to respect the other person, because that is the only way it will work. Respect is what makes the relationship work. You have to respect your partner, and you have to be willing to respect his decisions. Respect too is also broad, because this means you have to bring your ideologies to a common ground where both of you find some level of understanding that makes it really effective. 6, taking responsibility. You have to be responsible for every decision you make. You have to be responsible for the other person. So I will make decisions that I know would only bring goodness, happiness, respect, whatever thing you may think of to my partner. If whatever decision I take does not work well with my partner, then I have failed. Because you have to bring in a certain level of responsibility. You have to care about the person's mental state. You have to care about the person's emotional state. You have to care about the person's physical state. Hunger, headache, malaria, outing. You have to give the person attention. You have to give the person good amount of verbal communication, physical communication. You have to be responsible for the person's ideas. There's how your partner goes on and does something, and you still have to defend them even when they are wrong. Then when you get inside, you say, come here, Omo. Someone taught me how to say this, Omo, and now I'm saying it too much. So you have to be able to be responsible for the other person, and it takes a lot to be responsible. Having a committed, a serious relationship does not mean that you will be happy. Happiness is a whole different form on its own. But why would you even be in a serious relationship without happiness? It doesn't work. If you listen to one of the videos I posted last year, The Cost of Marriage, happiness is a major thing. You have to fight for happiness. You will not kill yourself just because you want to be in a serious relationship. The first thing that a serious relationship gives you is happiness. And unhappiness is the opposite of a serious relationship. So you have to be ready to fight for it. See this thing, it doesn't work the same way for everybody. Love doesn't have a formula. Are you ready to have a serious relationship? If you listen to all I've said, it may not even be the right formula, but I'm telling you from my own experience, the things that work. But I think to have this beautiful, serious relationship, you have to have some spice into the relationship. And this spice is what makes it happy. That's what makes it interesting. I can tell you because you can see I'm experiencing that. I'm so happy. And it has to do with attention. It has to do with irregularities. You know, having unplanned activities. Because if you plan it every time, it makes it boring. You have to be spontaneous. Wake up in the morning. Let's go and jump over the fence. No, but seriously though, you have to do things that are adventurous. If you make it boring, it becomes like every normal thing, and after a period of time, it fades away. But when you give the person an amount of attention, especially that which was not gotten in the previous relationship, it really makes it interesting. You know, surprise the person with a few gifts. Take them out to Uyo, Abuja, Market Square, Lagos, Dubai, South Africa. Come on, even a get around road here, just anywhere nice. Don't plan. And yeah, another thing is live comfort. Sometimes you have a car, right? Park your car in the house. Tell your partner, let's enter a keke. Let's enter a bike. Let's enter a taxi. Let's do something we don't normally do. It adds some amount of spice into it. And this spice makes it really nice. It does. Because if you're always in your comfort zone, you will never experience that other side of life that really makes it interesting. So, park the car in the house, take a bike or keke, have a stroll, walk down from your house to the end of the street and back. Do things you don't do on the regular. What other spice can you think about? This is not me talking about Maggi and sugar, but trust me, if Maggi makes the soup really the ish, and sugar makes tea so sweet, and put a lot of Maggi and sugar. But you know that too much of everything is bad, so you should be on the moderate. So do it, then go back to your normal life, and come back and do it again, back to your normal life, and come back. Don't just stop, just keep doing it. And if it works, please don't forget to tell me. Drop a comment down in the comment section and tell us if this thing works for you. And if you like what we have talked about, like, subscribe to my channel, because I told you that this year I'm going to be dropping super hard stories, things that are from my own personal experiences and other people's experiences. If you have questions, drop it and I promise I will answer on the next video. And we will keep growing, because this year we want to build and enlarge a community of emotionally intelligent people. Thank you so much. I remain your host, your friendly stranger, Anderson Effect. Till we talk again at sunrise, I will say peace.